Revelio. This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Revelio. Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor, hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Revelio. Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. A stairwell. Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about.
Revelio.
Tells me they're after something bigger.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels. Revelio. Revelio. You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But You said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be floored.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath. Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Cian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Meet me near the ruins of Falbarton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
May I remind you not to run around the castle after curfew?
Revelio.
Don't think it's the delightful scent of gardenia.
I should think there's an entire ward in St. Mungo's for Transfiguration accident. Can you eat a Chinese chomping cabbage? Not that I'm going to find out, mind you.
I hate to see a creature get put down like that. But trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
Stop a moment. I listen to our... Let us keep our heads...
You've been staying vigilant with those...
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings! Any luck removing some more of those demiguise statues?
I actually have some moons for you.
Oh, wonderful, truly. If you bring me just a few more, I can teach you how to improve casting a la Hamora.
Where should I look for more demiguise statues and moons?
All of my usual haunts, which incidentally have now become quite haunting. Here in the castle, in Hogsmeade, and believe it or not, in some of the surrounding hamlets. Oh, my tormentor is nothing if not thorough. Kept me from all my usual engagements for an eternity now.
I'll keep an eye out for more demiguise statues and see if I can bring you more moons.
You are to be commended for your bravery and valor, especially since they can only be collected at night.
Yes, I told you. You're very clever. Clever? How offensive.
Revelio! Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Revelio. Levioso. Confringo. Accio. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Mine now, demi-guys. Revelio. Accio. Flipendo. Confringo. Levioso. Depulso. Revelio. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Flipendo. Revelio. Revelio.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided.
Revelio.
It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
The dark arts do pique my interest.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this. Better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
I'd like to know more about it if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us. Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus Curse?
What does the Cruciatus Curse do?
It's known as the Torture Curse. Crucio. It inflicts intense, excruciating pain on the victim. Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
How horrible. Poor Ominous. He was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
Revelio. Alohomora.
I swear it wasn't what you think, my friend.
Revelio. Levioso! Reparo. Revelio. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Mine now, demi guys. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio. Finite. Revelio. Finite. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
I already have the wormwood. What about the...
Revelio.
Bet you don't have the porcupine quills.
No, I do. I have everything. When are you going to try it?
Aloha Mora. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Can I help you?
I believe you can. I'm Sophronia, by the way, and I need help from someone who's at least a 5th year. Are you familiar with Herodiana Byrne? Don't answer that. Of course you're not. No one seems to know of her but me. She's only the single greatest Depulso master of all time, even taught at Hogwarts, briefly.
How interesting. I'm amazed I've never heard of her.
It's a travesty she's not more well known. I often read about great witches in my limited free time. There are many. Whilst reading about her, I learned that she built a secret Depulso training room here at Hogwarts. But in typical clever Herodiana fashion, one cannot access it unless one knows Depulso, which of course, 3rd years aren't taught.
And you're a 3rd year, so...
Quick one, aren't you? According to what I've read, her signature outfit may still be there. I would love to see it. Would you get Herodiana's signature outfit and show it to me?
How did Herodiana Byrne become famous by casting Depulso?
She once saved orphans from a wild Grafhorn by banishing it over Stonehenge. That's on Salisbury Plain. She once banished a meddlesome dark wizard all the way to Durmstrang while she was in the Alps. That one may have been exaggerated, but lots of the stories about her certainly aren't.
What ended up happening to Herodiana Byrne?
In her later years, she taught at Hogwarts, but only for a short while. Just long enough to build a secret hall, it appears. Then one day, she just disappeared. Some say she actually banished herself. No one knows for sure.
If you tell me where to go, I'll see what I can do about it.
Simply go to the Hall of Herodiana. It's at the base of the Defense Against the Dark Arts Tower. There, you'll find a series of Depulso puzzles concealing pieces of Herodiana's ensemble.
Very well. I shall let you know if I find anything.
I can't wait to see Herodiana's famous ensemble. Perhaps I'll make myself a copy.
Revelio! Suppose I should look for that secret hall Sophronia told me about. It does sound interesting.
Galleons and a historian.
Aloha Mora. Revelio. What do we have here? A demiguise. Mine now, demiguise. Confringo! Accio! Revelio. Revelio.
Now a taste of the salad. Wonder she's not covered up by her.
Revelio.
Fills our stout up.
Accio. Levioso. Compulso. Revelio. This must be the entrance to the Hall of Herodiana. Revelio. Now to see if Herodiana Byrne was as good as Sophronia said she was. Accio! Revelio. Accio. Flipendo. Compulso. Levioso. Confringo. Revelio. Glacius. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Descendo. Compulso. Revelio. Depulso. Revelio. Capulso. That chest looks interesting. That wasn't too hard. Wonder what's next. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Depulso. Confringo. Accio. Flipendo. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Flipendo. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Confringo. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso.
Accio! Depulso! Accio! Depulso! Accio! Depulso! Accio! Depulso! Accio! Depulso! Accio! Accio! Depulso! Accio! Depulso! Accio! Accio! Depulso! Accio! Accio! Depulso! Accio! Depulso! Accio! Depulso!
Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. I think I'm getting the hang of this now. Just one left. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Revelio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio. I see. The switch reset everything. Good to know. Accio. Confringo. Depulso. Accio. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. That's the last of them. Seems I was a match for Herodiana Byrne after all. And this must be the last piece of Herodiana's ensemble. It is remarkable. No wonder Sophronia wants to see this.
Lucan Brattleby must have nearly wet himself when you won every single crossed once battle.
Need I remind you that you are studying at Hogwarts and not the Free Broomsticks? You'll never become an aura at this rate. So get your head out of your butterlayer and into a blasted wizarding book, for Merlin's sake.
You think Gareth Weasley would be better at Transfiguration?
Sophronia, I solved all the puzzles in the Hall of Herodiana.
Incredible! Then you found Herodiana's outfit. May I see it?
Of course. Behold.
Oh, how grand! You'll look as majestic as Herodiana herself, the greatest Depulso master of all time. You're my second favorite hero!
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings!
I actually...
Oh, my minefield. I did promise to show you out. Oh, with that knowledge, you'll be able to... However, we don't yet know who's beyond. If you bring me more moons, I'll show you how to cast the most... Keep looking for those moons.
Professor Anaya's fascinating story.
Revelio. 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 Confringo. Revelio.
Smedleys will always look upon you as a trusted...
Hello, Adelaide. How are you and your uncle doing?
Very well, thanks to you. The more I learn about Ranrock's foul lot, the more astounded I am that my uncle survived. I looked back over his old owls and noticed that they included pertinent details about his rare metal deposits. I believe that Ranrock's fiends were after those deposits and that they needed my uncle's knowledge. He was willingly going to rot away in that cell to keep me safe.
Any other pertinent details about those owls?
Plenty. Uncle Roland couldn't be certain, but he thought he overheard goblins talking about infusing something into goblin silver. He wasn't sure what they meant, but something about the way they spoke of it made his skin crawl. Ugh, it's clear you saved my uncle from a very bad lot.
It was nothing at all, Adelaide. I'm just glad your uncle's safe.
So am I. Seeing him again was such a relief. I told him that he must remain vigilant from now on. I, for one, can't help but look over my shoulder now whenever I leave the castle grounds. And your reading is the dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own. Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Oh, hello. I'm Amit. We met in potions class. I'm happy to report that we've yet to have any explosions in this class.
Oh, hello, Amit. Nice to see you again.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Tried to put off my stargazing as long as I could.
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
A pristine night for stargazing. Do not let it be wasted.
Professor Shah, I'm interested in learning more about astronomy.
It is increasingly rare to find a student who seeks after things celestial, of their own accord. But if you truly desire to chart the courses of the cosmos, you must rid your mind of the terrestrial babble of others. We ourselves are not unlike blank star charts, you know? Empty canvases waiting to be inscribed with all that the universe has to offer. Do you understand?
Am I right in thinking you are unimpressed by divination?
Of the many other so-called disciplines taught here, divination is perhaps the most feeble, especially in its nonsensical practice of astrology. Do not confuse astronomy and astrology. One is concerned with mysteries stellar and lunar, the other is mere lunacy.
You mentioned astronomy tables earlier in class. What were you talking about?
Long ago, devotees of the astral arts set up stone slabs across the countryside. They are ideal for studying constellations near and far. For centuries, wizards made use of these astronomy tables for stargazing. Sadly, they have since become mere monuments to the intrepid intellectual pursuits of a bygone epoch.
Thank you, Professor. I look forward to stargazing.
I am glad to hear it. Should be a stellar night for it.
The perfect night for... Oh, hello again.
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
And you need someone to help find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
No need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we? The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go then. Lumos! Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure. Revelio.
A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as tidy as I expected.
Revelio.
More cobwebs. You don't think any
Arresto
spiders might be
momentum.
lurking about?
Oh no, not this close to school, Amit. Amit, could I ask you something?
Oh, certainly.
Why are you so fascinated with stars?
I suppose because there is so much to learn about them. I mean, there is plenty to learn about a lot of subjects, but astronomy seems limitless. Always something new being discovered. They are forever discovering new moons and stars. In fact, they discovered a new planet just 50 years ago.
Where precisely is the table we're looking for?
According to an old astronomer's chronicle I found in the library, it may be somewhere along the castle wall.
Actually, that's all I wanted to know.
Oh, very well then.
Revelio.
The constellation should appear near the center of your view. As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart. Stargazing is all about patience and precision. I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Thank you, Amit. I look forward to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You're welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon. What an excellent broom.
Over here, quietly. I am glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Lassie, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And after you told me that Rookwood and Harlow were after you, I decided that you were the perfect person to join me in taking them down. For good. That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here and why I wrote to you. I need your help to retrieve it.
Can't we just bypass Officer Singer and go directly to the Ministry?
Do you think they will listen to a student? Only Officer Singer can start an investigation. The Ministry will come in later.
You seem to be very determined in stopping Rookwood and Harlow. Why?
I knew men like him in Uganda. I know how bad things can get if they are not stopped. It's a long story, one I promise to share when we have more time. For now, let's do what we came to do.
I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate, see if you can find another way in. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as quiet as possible. Harlow is here after all.
Revelio. Confringo. Capolso. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Wingardium Leviosa. Lumos. Revelio. I wonder what that does. Well, that didn't work. Perhaps something... Flipendo! Force. Accio! Capolso! That did it. Flipendo! Accio! Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Arresto Momentum. Depulso. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Levioso. Revelio. I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty. Dead end. Must be another way in. Levioso! Confringo! Depulso. That looks as if it might raise the gate. Revelio. Revelio. Capolso. Accio.
Well done. I will be right up. I knew you could do it. This way. I will get the door. Loco, Mora. That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Harlow and the letter inside. We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
Yeah, restrain the beast!
Highwing.
Do you know that hippogriff?
Get this thing back now!
Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
Blast it! There's gotta be another way to get up to the roof. Somewhere. Revelio. I hope Natty stays out of trouble.
Haven't a clue why there's such a fuss over poaching. There's enough beast flesh.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Depulso. Revelio.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso.
Not the safest place to sneak into. Trevicus Totalis. Revelio. Revelio. Trevicus Totalis. Revelio.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy this. Someone messing about.
Revelio. Trevicus Totalis. Aloha Mora. Revelio. I hope Natty's having an easier time of it. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
You're going home in a wooden box!
Confringo.
Levioso.
Put me down right now!
Confringo.
Levioso. I could do this.
Repulso. Levioso.
Pathetic.
Levioso. Repulso.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio. Levioso. Revelio. 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 Confringo. Revelio. Wing. It's all right. There we go.
There you are.
Come on.
Hello, Homora.
Hurry! Ho! Ho! There's the Hogwarts Express. Must be returning from an unscheduled run.
I wonder if anyone can see us from the castle. This is amazing!
It's incredible, isn't it? High Wing, go!
How exciting.
It was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
There was no need to worry. I had it all under control.
Were you able to find the letter?
Summoned it straight out of Hallow's hands. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this. Be on your guard.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Hallow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough to connect Hallow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do something when she sees it. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met Highwing before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course she does. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. I came to the right person for help. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I shall have much to tell you.
Faster, Highwing!
I have learned of a wizard who is being harassed by Hallow. He may be able to provide the evidence we need to take Hallow down. We should speak with him together. Meet me at his home.
When you have a moment, please stop by the Room of Requirement. Deke tells me he has something to share with you.
I assume you have news regarding the goblin you mentioned. Why don't we meet at the map chamber to discuss that and our next steps?
What do you have in store for me this time? Revelio. Confringo! Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Deke would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you wanted to tell me more about the loom.
Ah, hello. Yes, about that. Deke has had a thought. He... Seems the room thinks you need more space for your beasts. As Deke was saying, he's had a thought. Now, Deke knows how you can test the item of clothing that you enhanced in the enchanted loom. And perhaps help an old friend in the process.
What do you mean?
A house elf named Tobbs works for his master, retrieving leech juice in a cave near Hogwarts. Tobbs' master doesn't let him leave the cave, and Deke knows the cave is infested with spiders.
That sounds awful.
It is. Deke hasn't heard from his friend for a while now. As the item you wove in the loom has an enchantment that might be useful, Deke thought you could test it whilst checking on Tobbs.
I understand. Leave it to me, Deke. I'll find Tobbs for you.
Oh, thank you. Please let Deke know what you learn about Deke's old friend. Wonderful. Tobbs Cave shouldn't be terribly far from here. Deke has marked the area on your map.
I pressed Ominous regarding Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium, but my efforts were in vain. Meet me outside the Slytherin common room. We need to talk.
Professor Howard will never believe this.
Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before.
You've made Upper Hogsfield safer, and for that, I thank you. Marvellous. I could always use more of these. Thank you for passing through. Oh, it's you?
Revelio.
Thank you for all that you've done for us.
Aloha Mora. Revelio. Aloha Mora. What do we have? Revelio. Mine now, Demi guys. Revelio.
If something threatens me, first thing I cast is Protego. Point of foiling it will be done.
Just because you...
Revelio.
How muggles get by.
Revelio. It's like a place right out of a storybook. I should investigate. Here's one of those tables Professor Shah mentioned.
I swear, none of you'd have a head left on your shoulders if you
This must be Tobbs's cave. I suppose I should head inside. Confringo! Depulso! Revelio! Revelio! Confringo! Revelio! Tobbs? Tobbs? Deke sent me. Are you in here? Levioso! Depulso! Confringo! Levioso! Depulso! Revelio! Confringo! Revelio! Tobbs's master is awful. Revelio! Confringo! Depulso! Levioso! Confringo! Revelio! It looks as if Tobbs was here some time ago. Must have headed deeper into the cave. Confringo! Depulso! Revelio! Confringo! Revelio! Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Cabalso. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Not my fault you're a deadly great spider. Revelio. Confringo. Depulso. Confringo. Levioso. Confringo. Confringo! Capulso! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Revelio! That didn't sound particularly reassuring. Revelio! Confringo! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Depulso! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Depulso! There's a victory that came on too soon. Ugh. Revelio! Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! Ugh. feeling that house elf is Tobbs. Poor Tobbs. Left here alone with the spiders. Revelio. Confringo! Revelio. That table looks familiar. Seems I'm back at the entrance to the cave. This will be more useful when I have something to identify. I'm back from the cave, Deke.
Wonderful. Deke hopes you gave Deke's best to Tobbs.
I'm sorry to tell you this, Deke, but Tobbs is gone. It seems he was unable to avoid the spiders in the end.
Oh my. Deke was afraid of this, alone in that cave for so long. Oh, poor Tobbs. Deke and Tobbs once shared the same master. When he died, we were separated. Deke always wished Tobbs had been sent to Hogwarts too. Deke feels lucky to serve such kind witches and wizards like you. Deke will miss his friend dearly, and will raise a glass to him with a heavy heart.
I'm truly sorry about your friend, Deke.
Thank you. You are very kind. Deke could use some time alone to think, if that's all right. being an officer of the law.
Just let me know if there's something in particular you're looking for. Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there? Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Revelio.
Let's look at what we have, shall we? Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Hello. Is there something I can help you with?
How do you do? I'm Satirissa Tugwood, and I have an exciting business proposition for you. Now, it may surprise you to learn that someone of my obvious esteemed lineage would be in business. But I only want to help the less fortunate.
That's incredibly nice of you.
Oh, there's more. You see, I've been experimenting with a new beauty cream. A cream that will rid our glorious school of the hideous, greasy pustules plaguing our poor pubescent classmates. But I've run out of the key ingredient. Boobotubers do grow in the Forbidden Forest, however.
What precisely are boobotubers?
Disgusting things, really, covered in protrusions. They smell simply awful and seem to move on their own.
How on earth did you discover that
One cannot rely on spells for all appearance enhancements. My darling and now perpetually surprised-looking neighbour, I am convinced that beauty potions are the future. I suspected that if pure boobotuber pus could cause boils, an altered form would likely...
I can try and find some for you if I have the time.
Marvellous. I'd go myself, but I don't want to. Our spotty classmates are counting on you, so you mustn't tarry.
Good for you. Gain all the...
Into the Forbidden Forest for boobotubers. I hope it's worth the risk.
Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
These rocks have seen better days. This is where Saccharissa said to go. Now where are those booba tubers? Just my luck. Troll. Petrificus totalis. Confringo, Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus, Confringo. Expelliarmus, Confringo. Expelliarmus, Confringo. Confringo, Expelliarmus. Revelio. Oh, that smells awful. Only 4 more, thank goodness. Revelio. Revelio.
There's not a thing worth learning from Confringo! Confringo!
Revelio. That should do it. I'd better get back to Saccharissa now.
Confringo!
Confringo!
You presumption!
Bifurcus totalis. Expelliarmus confringo. Expelliarmus confringo. Expelliarmus confringo. Expelliarmus confringo. Expelliarmus. Revelio.
The tales of Beetle the Bard still ring true today.
Hengist of Woodcroft certainly knew how to play city.
House elves are wizardkind's best friend. Always have been.
Good thing the Ministry banned underage sorcery.
Come now, don't be stingy.
I wonder what Merlin would think of the recent
Those that go to Azkaban never had a chance in the first place.
New instruments are expensive, you know.
Polyjuice potion wants keeping away from today's young, I'd say.
Saccharissa, I found the book with tubers you needed.
Splendid. I hope it wasn't too much trouble. May I have them?
It actually was a spot of trouble. You never mentioned I might encounter a troll. I think you should pay me more.
I suppose a higher price is less offensive than being forced to regard the hideous, greasy pustules plaguing our pubescent classmates. Thank you, and your payment, of course. Now I can begin perfecting my potion to save our poor pimply peers. Don't know who should be more grateful, I or our unsightly spotty classmates. One day the wizarding world will know my name, and you will have been a small part of it.
Have a look around. I'll be with you in just a minute. Your things will be safe with me. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Don't you fret, Biscuit. I shall sort something out.
Hello? Is something the matter?
Most decidedly, yes. My precious mooncalf, Biscuit, was abducted by poachers up north. Oh, the vicious brutes. I tried to fight back, but I was no match for them.
I'm sorry about your mooncalf, Mr.
Garnuff. Just Garnuff. I'm only one goblin. Not a particularly brave one at that. I have no chance against a pack of bloodthirsty poachers. Oh, my poor Biscuit. I can only hope she's able to escape.
Why do you suppose the poachers took Biscuit?
I have no idea. Mooncalf dung's highly valuable for fertilizing magical plants. But I cannot imagine poachers care much about gardening. Who knows what they'll do to her? She could be flogged, skinned, gutted and stuffed. I assume. Oh, Biscuit.
A mooncalf is an unusual pet. Why did you choose Biscuit?
She followed me one evening, wouldn't leave my side. Never thought I was one for a pet of any kind. But now I can't imagine life without her. Mooncalves are often thought of as silly, simple-minded creatures. But I've seen great depth of character in Biscuit. I wouldn't trade her for a hippogriff or a hippopotamus, or even a goose that lays golden eggs.
I'll keep an eye out for your mooncalf, Garniff.
How kind. If only all of Wizardkind was as gracious to goblins. If you do see her and can bring her safely home to me, I promise to reward you for your efforts. Do keep an eye out for her, and be careful out there. Poachers are an unscrupulous lot.
Garniff, remind me again about...
Poachers kidnapped her, and I can only hope she... I couldn't give a doxy what happens to those poachers.
Are you in some sort of trouble?
Nearly attacked by wolves, I don't suppose a student...
Yes, I have some right...
Oh, thank you! I feel better already. Please take this as thanks for your generosity.
Poachers? Garniff was right then. I'd better be careful.
Who's there?
Revelio!
Right here.
Potato! Let's bring go!
Let's play.
Repulsor! Now you're just getting on my nerves. Incendio!
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Repulsor!
No one takes one of my own and lives them. Confringo! Hang on!
Confringo!
That's just beautiful.
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Oh, what so long I have.
Devolso!
Hang on! Reducto! I have estimated you. Reducto! Scoot like a lamb! Reducto!
Confringo!
Reducto!
Depulso! Expelliarmus!
You'll feel that tomorrow. If you last that long. Reducto!
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
That won't go down as easy.
Confringo! Aloha Mora. Now then, which one of you is Biscuit? Everything's all right now. No need to be difficult. I mean... Revelio. There. Not going to hurt you. Confringo! Expelliarmus! Depulso! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Depulso! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Depulso! Aloha Mora. Revelio. All right, Biscuit. Let's get you back to Garniff, shall we? Revelio. No, you don't. Revelio. Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
What will I do without her?
Garneth, I've rescued Biscuit.
You have? Oh, is she hurt?
Biscuit is fine, as am I. I was able to rescue her without much incident.
Oh, mercy. Where poachers are concerned, I tend to expect the worst. I cannot wait to get her home. I so miss seeing her dance in the evenings. Such joy.
I'm glad she's safe now. I'm sure she'll be happy to go home.
Oh, that is a great weight off my mind. Oh, my sweet little Biscuit, my wise, noble moon calf. And here is your reward, of course. Well deserved. As I said before, you have restored my faith in wizard kind. You've restored at least a modicum of my faith in wizard kind. Biscuit and I can't thank you enough.
Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Lawing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Come in. Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of toad-hide. I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
See if there's something you need. That's been a pleasure.
Revelio. Revelio. Now, I'm only trying to help. Wonder who... Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
You are here. Good.
Is this Mr. Bickle's home?
I believe so. He supposedly has evidence against Harlow. We need to speak with him.
My husband! What will I do?
Are you all right? We're looking for Mr. Bickle.
My husband is dead! He killed him!
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Mrs. Bickle. Who killed your husband?
Theophilus Harlow! I'm sure of it. He's been threatening my husband for weeks and... Oh, where is my son? Where is Archie?
He must be around here somewhere. When did you last see him?
Archie was home with his father while I was out. His satchel's missing. Hopefully he's just gone wandering, as he's prone to do. I hope he wasn't here when Harlow... when my husband...
Do you know which way Archie might have gone?
He has a little hideout in the forest south of here. He never wanders far. But if he witnessed Harlow doing something to his father, I'm afraid to leave, in case he comes back home.
Is there anything more you can tell me about Harlow?
He's Victor Rookwood's second in command. A miserable, awful creature. Vicious and murderous.
What reason would Harlow have to kill your husband?
My husband had been looking into Harlow's dealings and discovered some of what he's been up to. I begged him to leave it alone, but he was convinced that...
We'll find your son, Mrs. Pickle.
Thank you. What am I going to do?
Please do not worry, Mrs. Pickle. We will bring Archie home. When I took the letter we found to Officer Singer, she told me about Mr. Pickle. He had been doing the same thing we are, providing Officer Singer with evidence to take down Harlow. I had hoped to speak with him about what he had found, but we were too late.
What did Officer Singer say about the letter you brought her?
She thanked me, but she clearly felt that it was not enough. It is a shame that hippogriffs cannot speak. Your friend Highwing could provide all the evidence against Harlow that we need. We will need something more. This must be Archie's hideout that Mrs. Pickle mentioned. Archie! Archie Pickle! He would not have done this to his own hideout. Someone came here looking for him. Revelio may be our only hope of finding out which way he went.